Hi everybody and welcome back. So today we've got an RDA. An RDA. It's not a pod. It's not a pod mod. Even though I love those items, especially for new vapors, I really miss doing reviews for RDAs as well. So today we've got the FORZ RDA. This is by Vaporesso. This is actually part of a kit. Like I actually did the review with the FORZ mod and the FORZ tank, but you can also purchase it with the FORZ mod and the FORZ RDA. So you can purchase it both ways, which I think is great that they offered that. So both of them are about $70 when I looked online. So you can get it as with a sub-ohm tank, or you can get it with an RDA, which is a great option. So this is a 24 millimeter RDA. It's got two different types of airflow. You've got like a full open airflow Cyclops style, and then you've got honeycomb airflow, which you know I love anyway, but yeah. In addition to that, you can do single coil, you can do dual coil, you can squonk with it, you can not squonk with it. You can do so many things with it. So I'm going to go ahead and take you down. Now there is a little bit of similarities, a little bit more than just a similarity to previous RDAs that have come out. But we're not going to go there. We're not going to argue about it. We're not going to fight about it. We're just going to look at this for what it is. So let's go ahead and look at the FORZ RDA. Okay, so here we are with the FORZ RDA. This is by Vaporesso. This is the box that it comes in. It's got your scratch off authenticity. On the back, it's going to give you some kit contents, and then inside the box, you're going to get. Okay, so inside the box, you're going to get the FORZ RDA. You're going to get the user manual. You're going to get the laser anti-counterfeiting label instructions, the Vaporesso warranty card, a FORZ sticker, get a baggie of goodies. Now this has two coils inside. It's got some extra grub screws. It's also got a squonk pin, a 510 drip tip adapter, some O-rings, an extra 810 drip tip, a flathead screwdriver, as well as an Allen key. And the Allen key is to replace the squonk pin. Then you're going to get your FORZ RDA. Now this is a 24 millimeter in diameter RDA. It does say FORZ RDA. It does say made in China. And then of course you've got your serial number. Again, this is the fixed 510, but the squonk pin is available and it does protrude just a little bit. And then on the top, you do have a removable 810 drip tip. Now this drip tip does have like a beauty ring on it, and it does say Vaporesso right there, but really nice. It's got the O-rings on the inside, so you can actually use any of your own 810 drip tips, as well as the ones that are provided, this one or the extra one. It's got adjustable airflow, so you do have a choice between honeycomb airflow or Cyclops airflow, which is fully wide open. And then you can take off the top cap. When you take off the top cap, in the inside, it's really domed. I love the doming of this. Very domed, so that's going to, of course, enhance the flavor. If you notice, these actual airflows are angled down, and so are the honeycomb airflows. They're also angled down. It's hard to see the honeycomb ones, but they are. Once you take the barrel off, this is what the barrel looks like. Notch right here that actually plugs into the deck to keep it from spinning. And then you're going to have your deck. Now this deck is very reminiscent of the Yup RDA and the Dead Rabbit RDA, the Drop Dead RDA. Very reminiscent of all of those. It has a lot of those features. If you're going to be comparing it to the Dead Rabbit actually had flat posts rather than curved or angled down. This is the original Dead Rabbit deck, and then this is now the FORZ. Now on this one, if you notice, there really wasn't much juice capacity or juice well, because of the fact that the juice, your wicking channels were here, but there was nowhere like your e-liquid would come out here and then drip down into there. But they were flat, if you notice. So very flat. The Yup RDA was actually the one that had the curved posts, which they got a lot of flack for that. But yeah, so they actually did that so that you can get better angled underneath your posts to cut the legs of your coils, because the ones here, depending on the cutters that you had, you couldn't really get into it. But yeah, so I did review both the Yup and the Dead Rabbit RDA. Again, very similar. But this one had more of a shallow deck, I feel. This one has a lot more room for e-liquid, and it does have the squonk pin right there that will drop e-liquid in that deep juice well. And you can see the juice well is definitely a lot deeper than it was, because this was the wicking channel, so there was no real deep juice well in this one. But that's the comparison, but I know that people are going to be bringing it up, so I thought that I would bring it up first. So here we are again. As I mentioned, you've got a really, really deep juice well. I mean, all the way, all around it, it's all deep. It's not just in the wicking channels, it's actually all around it. So here's your wicking. This is the juice well part. And I feel like it's really, really nice because the fact that you're going to be having a lot of e-liquid that can sit in there, especially when squonking, it's going to definitely be hitting the cotton and leaving a little bit in the reservoir. So these do have flathead screws. So it's very, very simple. Drop in coils as it was with the other RDAs that came out. So we'll go ahead and loosen this up. Now the gold side right here is your positive side and this is your negative side. So all we need to do is just go ahead and unscrew these. Now this deck, you can do a single coil or you can do a dual coil. You don't have to stick to just dual coil because it has 4 posts. If you do a single coil, just make sure that you have one leg in the positive and one leg in the negative, or one leg in the positive and one leg in the negative. And that way it's sitting evenly, because if you don't have positive and negative being used, it's not going to work. So you do have to use the positive and the negative side. Now, personally, I'm going to go ahead and use my fused Claptons. I did space them for this build because I do like them spaced sometimes. Yeah, I do everything with these. So if you go to coilclout.com, you can actually get these coils as well as some others, coiling tools and things like that. And if you use the coupon code Wendy, you get some percentage off just for being my friend too. So if you notice when you first get your coils are actually a little bit long. So if you look at it, it's really, really long. Even if you were to cut the legs, it's still going to be long. So I'm going to be using my coiling tool and I'm going to go ahead and cut the legs off. And I'm going to cut them at about 4.5. So again, I just spaced my coils. They're the fused Claptons just spaced. So I'm put them about 4.5, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the legs. Love this coiling tool. Also available at Coil Clout if you want. Now you can't cut your legs within the deck. You can do that, but if you do that, make sure that you don't have any leads left in the deck, because if you do, you will get a short. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop my coil in there just like that. Really, really easy. I like to hold mine in place when I screw it down. I'm just going to hold it right there. Screw this one down. Now, I personally am not a fan of flatheads. That's just me. I know a lot of people do like them. I'd rather have Phillips head personally, but yeah. There we go. And 4.5 millimeters is perfect. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side. There we go. Just drop those in like that. And I'm going to hold it up again. Let's screw this one down. And then this one. Okay, once they're in, then I can go ahead and tighten it down, and then we'll straighten up the coils. Okay, nice and tight, nice and tight. And then all you need to do is just get your screwdriver and just straighten them out. That's all you need to do. There we go. And what you do want to make sure is that your airflow is going to be hitting it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put this right here so I can see my airflow. You want to be able to see your coils, so I will be able to see my coil right there. And there we go. All ready to go. So start heating them up. Okay, starting to glow from the inside out. There we go, heating up really nicely. So let's go ahead and get some cotton and we'll wick this up. As always, for today's cotton, I'm going to be using my Kendo Vape Cotton Gold Edition. This is just my go-to cotton. Just going to go ahead and rip some off. And these are 3mm inner diameter coils. And we do want to leave it long enough so that we can actually drape the cotton over. So if you've not seen the Dead Rabbit or the Yup RDA before, this is going to be brand new to you. So I am going to go through all the steps. There we go. Just roll up your cotton. I'm going to put it through, pull it. If you pull from both sides, it actually doesn't strain the coil. So I always do that. Make sure that it's nice, and you want it to be firm, not too tight, but you want it to be nice and firm within the coil, because that way you won't have to worry about any type of spit back. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that one through. And just pull it like I told you the other way. Pull from both sides. It slides real nice. Okay, then what I'm going to do is, I always do this. I always fluff out my cotton. I like to have it, especially towards the end, it needs to be nice and wispy, because that way it'll soak up the e-liquid a lot faster. There we go. And do the same thing to this side. So you don't have to have way too much cotton if you don't want it. And then you're going to cut it to right about here. You want it to lay in the wicking channel, but you don't have to stuff it all the way. There you go. And then all you need to do is just take your tweezers and put it right in there. Tweezers right in there. There you go. Now, as I mentioned, this cap does have a locking notch right there. So this is actually going to lock into place right here where that groove is. You see how it's got that indent? And for today's e-liquid, we're actually going to be getting my blue raz that I made. So if you're interested in this, the recipe is on my ELR. And I'll go ahead and up this wattage. And we're just going to go ahead and drip and pulse so that we make sure that the cotton is getting saturated within the coil. And again, this can be a single or a dual coil RDA. If you like single coil RDAs, this will work just as well with a single coil. Okay, getting nice and saturated within the coil. Now we'll go ahead and just wet the cotton on the outside. And put a little bit in there. See? You can even drip it right in there. And it soaked it right up. Look, there's none left. It soaked it up. Really nice. There we go. And then all we need to do is put on our top cap. Like that. Nice and down. And then put on our top. Again, you can have your Cyclops, or you can have it with your honeycomb. Okay, and you can see the coil right in there. So that is pretty much it for the FORZ RDA. Let's go ahead and go on top. We're going to have a vape and talk about it some more. Okay, so here we are back on top with the FORZ RDA. So before anything, we're going to go ahead and have a vape, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. That is with the honeycomb airflow, and let me tell you something. It is smooth. Smooth. You didn't even hear it, did you? Did you even know that I was vaping? Super smooth. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the Cyclops airflow, and you're going to notice the difference. Now remember, no matter which airflow that you're using, you can cut it down. So you can cut down whether you have the honeycomb or the Cyclops. You can always cut those down as well. But I'm doing full on honeycomb and now full on Cyclops. So let's go ahead and have a vape with the Cyclops airflow like that. Wide open. Ooh. Definitely airy. I mean, either way that you do it, you're getting really good flavor, of course. Again, the deck I know is very similar to like the Dead Rabbit, the Yup, the Drop Dead, and things like that. But like I mentioned, I think at the beginning, when the Velocity deck came out, everybody made things with the Velocity deck. Even with the Postless deck, the first Postless deck, do we even know who made it? Everybody came out with the Postless deck. So I really don't want to get into the argument of this is like this or this is like this. This is like what it is now. They did make a lot of changes to the deck itself, not the post, but the deck itself. The deck is a lot more deeper than either of the previous two. It's got a lot more juice capacity because that juice well, as I showed you down below, is really deep. So I really like that about it. Now, is it similar to the Dead Rabbit? Yes. Is it similar to the Yup? Yes, it is. But it's just the posts themselves. But the deck itself, the way that it's actually made, I really like the enhancements that they've done to it, in my personal opinion. I personally did not like the Dead Rabbit as much as everybody else did because of the fact that that juice well was just so minimal. It was like basically not having a juice well, in my opinion. With this one, I do like it a little bit better. I prefer, honestly, which is really weird because I definitely did not like the others squonking, but this one I think thrives squonking. because of the deep juice well, because of the way that the coils are, because of the higher airflow. I think it really, really makes for a great squonking RDA. So if you're into squonking or you're looking for a squonking RDA, this might be something for you. Now, you can do this in single coil mode or you can do dual coil. It doesn't matter which mode that you put it in, it's going to work just beautifully. I've done both. I've been testing it out, and it works just like the others that came before it. So you can do both. It's not going to give you any issues whatsoever. You just want to make sure that you're doing the one leg in the positive and one leg in the negative, and you're going to be fine. Now, I know exactly what this e-liquid tastes like because this is actually my e-liquid. So yeah, so this is really, really good. Now you can literally just blunt your juice in it just like I did, and you're not going to have any leaking. It's not leak proof, but it is leak resistant, being that you've got that deeper juice well and the airflow holes are higher up. Now if you fill it up with e-liquid, of course it's gonna leak. There's nothing to change about that. Now I do have it fully wide open. I'm going to go ahead and cut it down just about halfway for the Cyclops. There we go, and then have another vape. Still getting airflow, still getting flavor. I do hear a slight whistle when it's closed down a little bit. I'm going to put it on the honeycomb and close it down a little bit. Okay, so the honeycomb closed down a little bit. See if it's a little bit more restrictive. If you like it restrictive, this does it. I like mine all the way open, either the honeycomb or the Cyclops. I like it all the way open personally. That's just the way that I vape though. So yeah, so 24 millimeters, great size for it. It comes with a squonk pin. It comes with 510 drip tip adapter. It comes with 2 A10 drip tips. Awesome. It even comes with 2 coils. Now those are basically the pros on this. And of course it's easy to build on as I've shown you. And as you probably know, if you're familiar with the other ones. If you're newer to RDAs, maybe not. But this is a really good RDA for that. It's giving me flavor. I love the airflow options on it. I feel like it's got a better airflow, in my opinion, than the others that preceded it. They did have like the Cyclops, but it was thinned out. Then they remade it, and they just kept trying to add to it. But this one out the gate, it's really working really well. I do have one con to this, and this is going to be for the coils that come with it. There's no mention anywhere as to the material of the coils that are included. Are they Kanthal? Are they stainless steel? Are they nichrome? What are they made out of? That to me is a really, really big thing, because some people might be allergic to nichrome or stainless steel. So having that information available is really, really important. So maybe they could have put it in a separate baggie with that information on it. Other than that, I don't see anything else that was really a con. It's working beautifully. It vapes beautifully. I love the fact that they have 2 kits. One with the mod with the sub-ohm tank, and then one with the mod with the RDA. So that way you have your choice. So I think that's great. You can also purchase the RDA on its own. Like I said, I did check online. It's about $20, which is not bad for an RDA like this. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for my review. This only comes in stainless steel and black that I could find right now. I'm hoping that they come out with more colors, but basically it's the stainless steel or the black that like I have it right now. The logo doesn't really bother me too much when I'm looking at it. It really doesn't bother me. It really, really doesn't. So I don't have any problems with that. I think it's kind of cool, but to each his own. I prefer not to have a logo on it, not because of looks, but because I'm OCD, so I keep trying to line it up, and you can't line it up, and then it, I'll unscrew it and try it. That's my only reason. That's the only reason why I don't like logos. Now you know the truth. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for my review. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think about this RDA? Is this something that interests you? I think that it's a really great learning RDA, to be honest with you. And yeah, it's got great flavor, airflow options, definitely a pro. Pretty much it. So I do have it currently at, I forgot to tell you, 63 watts, and it's coming out to a 0.22, and it's vaping absolutely beautifully. You've seen all the clouds at 62. I don't need 150 watts. I got 63 watts. Absolutely amazing flavor. So that's it for my review. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here. Don't forget to hit the bell so that way you're notified in any uploads that I have. And don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. And I will see you on my next one.